DragonHeir campaign. We're continuing with this talk.
I'm Sadie. I faithfully follow Boss Rook, just like you.
I don't trust these
I'm the
people.
insider planted by Boss Rook. It's quite a long story.
I'm sure we're gonna see this long story,
All you
even
need
if
to
it's
know
short.
is that the situation in Rough and Tumble is very
They overcomplicate themselves, you know, they cross
Mad Rat
path,
Den.
cross each
Now
other's
Boss
path all
Rook's
the time.
back, with Rough and Tumble as its base camp. Not only has Twitch gathered his men here, but he's also secretly making Velo Bacton. Now that you mentioned it, I haven't seen Twitch for a while.
And we need to see
It's
Twitch
always
though.
that shitter fellow who delivers. The only thing I can help you with now is this. Take this key. It opens the gate on the left.
And guess what's gonna be on the left? Another orange exclamation mark. So we have a trap. We'll see how life is in the level 145 camp. It can even happen that those two collude. So one sent me to the other, so that the other imprisons me. And they pretend that they fight each other. None of them are trustable. Not even these chests are trustable. I don't know why these tales are that important. Oh. So it opens these gates. I have no idea how many of these opponents there are, but it's the same difficulty, so if you won the first one, you will somehow win the second one too. This is why it's a bit less interesting, because I understand difficulty spikes at times, but doing the same difficulty battle over and over again is a bit too long. Over. Oh, someone to talk.
Access ahead is prohibited.
Of course.
Before you stands a female ratfolk, her fur a seldom seen snow white. She adamantly blocks your way.
It's my duty to stop you from entering. You're not allowed to disturb Mr. Chitter. If you want to get in, you'll have to survive my blade first.
That's not hard, if you insist. Blade or the artillery, because I have to survive both. Oh, she can deal damage. I'm glad I leveled up my skills. One hero died. Never ends well. Okay, I survived the blade. What now? Oh, another key. If there is a key, there must be a door somewhere. Yeah, we've been here before. So we went to that place to get a key to open another place. And that other place is this one. And guess what's gonna be there? Another key. I can see this already. Oh, and we'll have to fight too. Same level 105 opponents as before. And that Red Queen is nowhere anymore. So this is the weirdest chapter so far. These artificial battles could be a lot shorter. These opponents have a bit higher defense than usual. I saw mostly 5,000 or so damage. Now there are like 13,000-14,000 because that's a different opponent. So some opponents have larger defense than others. I'm always afraid whenever I have to open a chest. Oh, talk. This one is a bit more difficult. Because those energy balls are basically ranged units. There are a bit too many of them. Okay, the main units are close to done. So they are cooked, now you just have the energy balls. Okay, it's not as difficult as it looked like. And guess what? We got another key. Oh, there must be something else here. No, just this one thing. Okay, so we go to the third key. Third and final one. And I don't think that there is gonna be a fourth one. Because if there was a fourth one, then there would be a space. So I think this is the last one. So we go through the keys. Of course, this is the mandatory difficulty. So if I wanted to add some constructive criticism on the game, I know that grinding is valuable in these types of games. At the same time, in the campaign, if you just keep on redoing the same fight over and over again, what's the point? So I'm really not seeing the point, because it's not difficult, it's just time consuming. Look at this, there is another one. Exact same sequence. So it's another 1 to 2 minutes. I know the outcome already, although it's a bit different because now there are stones, but the same types of opponents still. Now, as far as I can see, my team is a bit bad, because I have 4 ranged units and 1 melee unit. That's never ideal. But you know, I didn't even care checking this out. And so far it's quite easy to make progress, so I never needed to build another unit. But I think that sooner or later we're gonna get there, because building another unit is not that difficult. With the current level of resources that we have, all artifacts, everything else. And I have so many crystals as well that I never used. Plus summon materials, plus everything else. Now, this is Twitch. So hopefully this will be just to talk.
I've heard about you, Rookselper. Some advice? Outlanders have no place in Rookanai's affairs.
So we will have
If
to
you leave now,
take this guy back.
I might let you go. You're just asking for trouble. Today, you'll die by my hand, in the rough and tumble.
This was a very short talk, at least we didn't do much. I'm certain that we'll be able to check this out later as well as a boss, because you need to make progress here. I'm not sure if you can defeat him. If not, then I will have to come back leveled up, because maybe the biggest difficulty that we have is a time limit. Not necessarily, well, also HP. HP wise we're not doing that well. We're just doing a lot of healing. That's why you see that the energy replenishes. But damage dealing, that has increased quite significantly, but it still hasn't increased enough. And it seems like that after getting rid of the 2 minions, oh no, one of them is defeated, maybe a second one will be defeated. So after getting rid of the minions, we're still mostly alive. So at least the 4 units are still alive, the 5th one is not. That's an unfortunate accident. So there is a chance, but the opponent, whenever he goes berserk with his special skill, that's when most of the HP is lost. And he's targeting the left hand side, leftmost hero. Now 8 minutes are still left and the HP is grinded down to half. We still have 4 units. We're vulnerable though, because when the special skill comes now, you see that it's more than half of HP, and maybe we were even lucky, so the opponent was quite unlucky to have completed this thing with just half an HP. Now it's happening. You see that this time he got a lot more lucky, because now 75-80% of my HP was gone. Always focus on the leftmost unit. It keeps on targeting this unit on the back. But even if he kills this unit, there are 3 more, and I think we'll somehow cope. This time we got lucky again. So it's half to 3/4 HP, and that's why the second champion got killed. So what is life like, Twitch? Hopefully you will come with us without complications. This is what we want now. I mean, after all, this is near the end. Okay, 2 dice, it is not bad. These potions are not meaningful at this stage anymore though, because we have reached the level cap already.
You're here. Help me.
Now,
This
if he asks for help, that means something bad.
is trying to
Idiot! Who said I came to save you? You are a far cry from Rook. I should have never taken your side. But it doesn't
So,
matter anymore.
they
As long as both of you and this meddling fool are dead, no one will ever know about this failed scheme of mine.
once again screw each other over as usual,
You watch
and
as
they
the
laugh.
Ratfolk named Chitter raises his weapon at Twitch, who is in great shock.
Don't worry, it'll be your turn very soon. Or would you rather skip the queue and perish first?
I don't mind if we have to fight, not a problem.
Launches a fierce attack.
This is kind of expected, but you know, after a boss fight, if you have once again a level 145, that level 145 opponent is a lot easier than what we just went through. So what's the point? This is just some sort of a story fight. Actually no, this is a boss fight. That's difficult though. Because if he has the same skills, who knows, maybe I should have taken some food or something for that 600 second boost. And the first 2 heroes are once again quite vulnerable. We'll have to get rid of the minions quickly, because they are dealing quite a lot of damage. It may happen that this is the last fight that we're doing. And not sure if you've thought about this. Who is behind the rot? Who is letting all these people rot? Usually there is some mastermind, and that goes beyond these rats. That's quite certain. Can it be a dragon, for example? Can it be some sort of a remainder of those wizards? We never know. But it should be connected to the past of the story. So I'm quite certain that these people, these very trustworthy rats, pun intended, are just episode characters. And after this episode is over, they will just not be relevant anymore. It's a bit like those orc chiefs or the orcs. They were not the final bosses, they were just tools. Here as well. We're running around here and there following exclamation marks. Now we got 2 bosses. Fine.
You're tougher than I thought.
Yeah, I'm tougher, of course, after
I'll make you
multiple
or
weeks.
die trying.
The ratfolk named Chitter lets out a piercing howl, covering his wounds as he flees.
Why? Chitter! Why? Why did you do this?
So he fled.
No. Why?
Twitch stands frozen to the spot, dazed and engulfed in confusion. This looks like the right moment to bring him back to Tiki Town.
Yeah, it is the right moment. So we'll ask him. We put him in the inventory. That is interesting. I didn't think that. But anyway, we're bringing him back. So if I remember correctly from last time, it was a different day. So I have to remember. It was some sort of a teleportation device. So this was where we talked. And went out. Yeah, boo, that's good. And that's the teleportation device. So we went through, and now I have to go back to the town to listen to some amazing wise words of the bearer of the golden exclamation mark. So yeah, I brought Twitch. It's in my backpack.
My dear son, Twitch, I've heard a great deal of intel in the time you've been gone. every piece telling me that you plan to split from the Three Ears Brotherhood and start a new organization. As boss, I should be rid of you immediately. But as your father, I'm offering you the chance to explain yourself.
Yeah, very kind, very noble-like.
Father, our ever glorious boss Rook is actually willing to stoop down and deign to be my father. My real mother and father were just your measly pawns. Tools you could slay on a whim. What right have I got to call you father, Boss Rook? Why don't you just kill me too, just like you killed my parents?
So he got adopted, okay.
My son's lost it. He started spouting nonsense. Show Twitch to his prison cell. He needs to cool off.
Are you gonna imprison us too?
Young Master Twitch, this is a rot episode. Old Shook knows the symptoms, knows that the rot-stricken spout nonsense. Oh, come along now, young Master Twitch. Old Shook will fetch you some velobactin. That'll clear your head right up.
That's the
right
toxin.
Shut it, Shook. I'm not rot-stricken. I'm not.
Shook, you can be rougher. Our Twitch isn't the naughty little sprog he used to be.
Rook, just you wait.
Shook forcibly escorts Twitch away.
You see, it's not easy being the boss and being a father. In any case, thank you for returning my son. If it weren't for you, I don't know that I'd ever have seen him again.
So first let's talk about the hidden passage.
Do you have a map or something?
I do.
I've posted a handful of guards at the entrance to the hidden passage. One of them, Charles, is exceptionally sharp.
You know that I like collecting golden exclamation marks.
It's complicated, so you can ask Charles to guide you along.
No, I prefer the other guy.
Oh, that's a shame. There's still so much I haven't discussed with Aganda.
In a prison cell, or how do you want to discuss
Happiness
this?
is indeed fleeting. Our time for catching up is at an end. Brotherhood! Release our old friend Aganda. He has... Hold it, Outlander. Not so fast. I wish to extend my most heartfelt invitation to you. To
Hopefully
stay
this is not gonna be
a
another
little
fight.
longer. Especially you, Outlander. I'm intrigued to know what you've been through. I'd love a chance to speak with you more.
Okay, so looks like we can go. I'm not gonna talk to him because this is just a purple quest, that is not mandatory. There are quite a few other purple quests, including the prison. But if you just get going to the left, and there are two chests right here, they are always dangerous. I don't know what the percentage is, like 20%, 10%. Still, we have to go to the left. Yeah, you see, this is like the... Oh no, this is the 5th part of the map. We have to collect this. Preferably all 10. After discovery. What is going on?
Crucial hidden passage. None go in or out without Boss Rook's orders. No entry or exit allowed. Yes, that's me, Charles, keeper of the hidden passage and Boss Rook's most trusted guard. Boss Rook has already briefed me. The hidden passage is poorly lit and the path is confusing, so make sure you stay close to me.
So yet again we have to follow someone. Now that is always buggy. Unyielding silk. That's where we need to go to. So let's enter.
Charles takes the lead, with you and Urgander following behind him. You know that once you've traversed this gloomy hidden passage, you'll arrive in the Unyielding Silk.
So yet another purple place, looks like a cemetery, but we have to talk to the guy first.
Yes, this is our destination. The Unyielding Silk. Walk a few steps to the north, and you'll see its magnificent castle. Finally, I'm back. I should never have run away back then, for mere fear. Not a moment goes by where I don't regret it. Now, I've made up my mind. I'm going to find proof that Quaesidia tried to assassinate Queen Secretia. I only hope she survived.
Rook was right. You really are here. You two wanted criminals are under arrest.
Didn't think this.
Wasn't as nice as he seemed, and he actually sold our information to the Unyielding Silk. Outlander, be careful. The patrols of the Unyielding Silk aren't so easy to deal with.
Level 150 or what? No, still level 145. If you say so. I mean, first of all, I need healing. Done. Second, I need some buffs. Not sure if I need this. This is not even a boss fight, and they are still just level 145. But wait a minute, they defeat us left and right. So this is some sort of a check. This is either a story thing, or if it's not a story thing.
You are wounded in battle. Darkness begins to form before your eyes, and you lose consciousness.
Yeah, that I understand. So this was a story thing.
You look around and realize you've woken up in a strange prison cell.
That's you. Okay. This is extra drama. So we were not meant to defeat this opponent. So I did all these extra buffs for nothing. We lost. We got imprisoned. How surprising. Just like how we lost to the Orc Chief once. So we need to talk to this keeper, then we need to escape somehow. Need to find out the secret of the Unyielding Silk. I knew that when we get closer, we have to do something else, and this is exactly what is happening. And then we'll move forward, but not in this video. So we're getting closer to the final secret, as always. Looking forward to the next one.